Hi everyone, welcome back to Enjoying Pixels. This is The Witches Lullaby. It's a point-and-click adventure. It was made for the Adventure Jam. It's hand-painted, and I'm very interested to just check it out and see where it goes. I have no idea where it's going. I'm just diving right in, so we'll see how we do. The town of Fungham has disappeared from the map. For weeks, shipping of precious mushrooms from the areas have not arrived, and the few shipments, sorry, it's so big on my screen it's a bit hard to read, from the area have not arrived, and the few traveling merchants passing through Fungham never reach their destination. That's where you come in. Having been on the road for months anyway, you decide that a small detour to the mysterious disappearing town would make for an interesting diversion. Little did you know. Here I am. Almost there. How to play. Use left mouse button to interact with and right mouse to click and examine. Examining is necessary to solve several of the puzzles. As always, pointing and clicking. You can open your inventory by moving the cursor to the top of the screen. Yep, there you can select an item and drag it, right? Yep, usual. Have fun. I will. All right. Anything for me to click on here? I'm ready for the clicky. All right, let's do it. Go, go, go. Enter. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Everything seems very peaceful, almost idyllic. All right. But yeah, there's nothing over here. Nothing sus over here. All right, let's keep going. Let's go. Hey, dude. As you approach the gate of Fungham, you spot a man standing on the crossroad ahead. He notices you too. Good sir, so good to see a living soul. The man looks uneasy, but he returns your smile. Greetings to you too, traveler. Say, are you from around these parts? From these parts, yes. A Funghamite then. Right. And is all well with you? See, there has been some troubling news. Or rather, a troubling lack of news. The man's smile is beyond forced. He hasn't moved a muscle since you first spoke to him. We're making it awkward for him. Oh no, nothing's troubling, sir. So you wouldn't mind if I paid Fungham a visit, would you? Clear up the misunderstanding? That won't be necessary, sir. Everything's fine, really. Fine. The corners of his mouth forced themselves into an even wider grin. If there was any doubt before, it can't be denied now. This man is terrified. Look, man, it's obvious something's not right here. Why don't you just tell me what's going on? The man remains silent for a long while. The fact that he's still smiling is unnerving. Ooh, it's very that Twilight Zone episode. The people of this town must think happy thoughts. They're gonna go to the cornfield. I really think you should leave, sir. Look, good sir, I really haven't traveled all this way to just turn around and... A sudden shiver runs up your spine. Ooh. Why is it so chilly all of a sudden? Why are people whispering? Ooh. Huh? Hey? What the? Easy, sir. You see it too, right? Right? Just stay calm. Calm? Calm? How do you expect me to... Think happy thoughts. I called it. What do you mean happy? Ah! Oof. You feel a sharp jolt of pain in the back of your head and you collapse to the ground. Why did it hit me at the back? It was coming at the front. It's a cheap shot. When you come to your senses again, you are lying in an unfamiliar room. I'm ready to think happy thoughts now. The man is here too. He's watching you closely with what you believe to be concern. You also see a woman sitting by the fireplace. You quickly jump to your feet. You hit me! Oh, he hit me! He also drugged you. Just some herbs and mushrooms. To soothe your nerves when you come to your senses. My apologies, good sir. It's just really important that you don't get upset again. They don't like that around these parts. Knocking you out was the lesser evil. You look around the room again. Where am I? In Fungham, this is our home. I'm Tariq, and this is my wife, Masha. Pleased to meet you. We mean you no harm, sir. Please, please don't get angry. What was that thing? We call her the Veiled Lady. She didn't seem very ladylike to me. Careful, sir. You sound a little aggravated again. I'm agitated. That's when she comes for you. Just keep calm. Think happy thoughts. All right, I need some answers. You see the man's eyebrows rise along with the volume of your voice, and you do your best to collect yourself. Calm, chill, collected. I mean, I would like to calmly and politely ask for some answers. That's the spirit, sir. What exactly happened here? The Veiled Lady? What is she about? Please? A subtle sigh escapes the man's lips, but his unnatural grin returns quickly. I'm glad we can't see the unnatural grin. That'd be really uncomfortable. It all began when Tobin went missing. Tobin? Our son. He was the first one she took. Respectfully, we don't know that for sure, honey. Masha says nothing, but there is an awkward moment of silence as they both stare into empty space. You realize an unspoken argument just took place. We simply woke up one morning and couldn't find our boy. A search party set out into the woods only to find the place had changed. Changed? There are strange things in the forest now. Bizarre creatures. It's like a twisted fairy tale. There is a giant pig that calls himself king. Ooh. There are gnomes who collect whatever you happen to lose. And then there's the Veiled Lady. She's behind it all. That... Careful, darling. So sorry, honey. The stilted cheeriness of their voices is sickening. My wife is right. For whatever reason, the Veiled Lady has cast a curse upon this place. We cannot leave, and whenever somebody gets upset about it... About anything, really. She comes for them. Sooner or later, everyone gets angry. Everyone argues. That's why Fungham is more or less deserted now. It's only us and old Helga in the woods. Helga did it. You are desperately trying to wrap your head around all of this. You need to sit down. So what you're telling me is... A creepy veiled witch has kidnapped your son, and to add insult to injury, she punishes anyone who acts angry or upset. So this place is pretty much a ghost town now, and whoever's left has to act happy all the time? Also, there's a giant pig in the forest. And gnomes. And you can't leave. That's pretty much our predicament in a nutshell, sir. So sorry you have to share it now. Oh no, I'm getting out of these woods. Wait, I'm stuck here too? Wow, fast, aren't we? You should have left when we first saw each other. The Veiled Lady has you on her list now. Just try going back the way you came. You will see for yourself. Perfect. Maybe, if only you could find our Tobin? That's how it all started, after all. Find Tobin. Well, if we are to get out of this, we have to start somewhere, don't we? A fleeting expression of disapproval crosses Masha's face. Tarek notices it. My wife may have lost hope, but I say hope is all we have now. It's what keeps the pep in my step. Look for our son, sir. Please. You can start at the ruins in the east. It's a mysterious and ancient place. Okay. I bet that's where the lady has her lair. Sure, I'll look around and see what I can do. Just remember, think happy thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Can I talk to them? Tarek's permanent smile doesn't fool you. There is sadness in this man's eyes. Masha? For obvious reasons, Masha has been hiding her true feelings, but she still somehow manages to make it clear that she doesn't like you. What? I'm awesome. You decide to investigate on your own for a while before you bother Masha and Tariq again. You'll talk to them once you have some important news. Okay. Anything in the cabin?
Let's do it.
You are guessing it must lead to the missing boy's room. Oh, I thought that was the front door. Okay, I'll go this way. Sticks. A light pointed stick is lying on the pile of firewood. It looks useful. A pointed stick? Yes. Give me the stick. If life has taught you anything, it's that one can always use a pointy stick. True. You take it. Yes. I got a stick. All right, let me save. What can I name my save? Fun. Save. Okay. Anything else here for me to... Oh, there's a wall here. Wall. You have reached Fungham's eastern wall. Beyond it, you can see a trace of smoke rising into the air. And is that someone humming a melody under their breath? You should get around to the other side of this wall and investigate. Can I go over there? The wall seems too tall to climb, and its general spikiness further dissuades you from trying. You need to find your way around it. Fine. All right. There's a well. Looks like this well dried out a long time ago. Peering into it, you see only darkness. Let me get closer to it, please. Get a bit closer. Look at it. There is neither a rope nor a bucket, and you're definitely not climbing into it. So I need a rope. Here's a crest. A mushroom, the official symbol of Fungham. People here are really proud of their mushrooming craft. Well, they were, when there still were people. So is this like fungum instead, like fungus? No, I'm right. I don't know if I'm right or not. There's nothing else here. Okay, go. Oh, a pig, a chicken. Anything for me to... Pig? I can only look at the pig. Let's get close to you, pig. Hey, pig. You see intelligence in the pig's eyes. It's looking at you as if it wanted something. You pet the pig. The way it's looking at you, you almost expect you to wag its tail. It seems to be begging for treats. Okay, I'll find you some treats, pig. Okay. Let me go this way. I can go this way, to the front of the well. Okay. Oh yeah, she said to go back the way I came. I can go to the front or to the side around the wall. Let's go around first. I heard humming. Okay, what's going on over here? Anything for me to see over here? I've only got a stick. I'm feeling woefully ill-equipped. Ooh. What's this? A candle. It's probably a signal light of sorts, or maybe it lights the path below, or somebody just liked to read in this spot. Can I take it? You feel like it might be more useful to you where it is. You decide to leave it here for now. Okay. But there is a candle here. Now we know that. Along this wall is a candle. There's nothing else for me to do here right now, but I might need to light that later. And I can't go down? Okay, let me go back. All right, if that's the case, let's go to the front. Can I take anything from here so I can go in all kinds of directions? Okay. If I go back the way I came, the veiled lady might be there, and it said that Masha didn't like me. So let's go forward instead. Anything I can take here? And I can go forward more or to the side. Let's keep going forward. A boat? Yeah, come down. Come on down. A boat. You examine the wrecked boat, but find nothing useful. Are you sure? It's not exactly in sailing condition. Was there anything else for me? Let me just double check. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Water. What about it? There's a shape in the shallow waters near the shore. You can't reach from here, but maybe you could fish it out somehow. Okay, get closer. I have a pointy stick. I have a pointy stick. You don't want to throw that in the water. I don't want to throw it, I want to fish it. It's pointy. You don't have time for a swim. I know that. All right, up, to the side. Oh, the king, the pig king. They weren't kidding when they said there is a pig king. Or was it King Pig? In any case, he seems to be the kind of king who puts his own face on a flag. Marvelous. A hen? Can I talk to it? People keep mentioning the Pig King, but somehow nobody thought of telling you that his staff comprises of giant poultry. You wonder how all of this oddity fits into the Veiled Lady's curse. A demonic witch on one hand, overgrown chickens on the other. It doesn't make any sense. All right, can I talk to it? Excuse me. Audience request, audience request. Sorry, what? The clerk pecks the corner several times, then points its beak towards the pile of request forms next to the booth. Only royal family accepted into the king's chambers. Take form, bring back form with a royal stamp of approval. Only royal family accepted. Oh, I'll take a form. It seems you will have to file an official request to speak to the Pig King. That's too real. Okay, can I... Looks like those are the official requests for an audience with the king. I'll take a form. You take one request form. You'll need it if you want to ask for an audience with His Majesty. Can't believe I got you, bureaucracy. All right. Let's find somebody to stamp my form. Okay, so I gotta go back now. I got a form, that's good. Let's go this way before I go back the way I came. Or should I just bite the bullet and go back? Okay, I'll save. Save. I'll go back this way. Why am I stressed? I'm like low-key stressed about going this way. Anything? What was Trick on about when he said you can't leave? The path is still here. You just put one foot in front of the other and soon you'll be out of here. Nope. You feel drowsy and somewhat nauseous. You blink and next thing you know you're walking down a different path than just seconds ago. The fields and meadows are replaced by rocky terrain and you find yourself in the mountains east of Fungham. Looks like leaving this place really won't be that easy. An ancient gate looms ahead of you. This must be the ruins Trick spoke of. If his theory is correct, this is where the Veiled Lady came from and where she may be keeping Tobin. Okay. There are statues. And, okay. Ancient statues stand on each side of the stone gate. Upon the torso of each of them, a symbol is inscribed. You have never seen these symbols, but perhaps somebody else can help you read them. You make sure to memorize them. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture of them. Because there's no way, if I have to save and do other things, that I'm going to remember what they look like. So let me just... Okay, got him. The gate, it looks very, very old. You have no idea what the engraving represents, but it certainly looks very fungal. The mouths. You look into the statue's mouth. It's surprisingly deep and dark. There's no way you're moving the gates by force. Better save energy. Okay, let me go down. Okay, there's nothing I can do down here. Wait, I can keep going. Where am I? Can I go that way? I'm at the bottom now. Along where I saw the candle up front. So if I'm here at night, that'll be useful. Okay, so I came this way, so let's keep going around the back. Tucked away in the woods, you find a modest dwelling. Little beyond tent and a fireplace. Oh, the humming. Hi. An old woman emerges from the tent and smiles. Was she expecting you? Ha, stranger, we don't get many guests these days. And the ones we get, we lose again. Sad business that. It's just us and old Helga in the woods. You remember Masha saying, "You must be Helga." My reputation precedes me, and who might you be, stranger? Wait, don't tell me. She presses her fingers to her temples, closes her eyes, and speaks in a deep, serious voice. You have come here to seek success and fortune, yet you have only found grief. That's pretty generic, but you're not wrong. To find the one you pursue, you shall make pacts with creatures, both giant and small. You're starting to lose me a little? You shall be blessed twice and descend into darkness only to find that what has been below your feet all along. The ground. Furthermore, you hemorrhoids shall get worse before they get better. No! Alright, enough. Helga opens her eyes and chuckles. Oh, don't mind me, dear. Just some old-fashioned croning, that's all. Not like... She glances behind her back towards the mountains and spits on the ground. You're thinking of the veiled lady, aren't you? You've had the pleasure, then? I've seen the witch, yes. I don't know what that thing is, but it certainly ain't no witch. I know a thing or two about witching, potion brewing, soothsaying, protective charms, all that song and dance. That filth up there, that ain't no witch. It takes you a while to realize what's so disconcerting about this conversation, then it hits you. You sound angry, Miss Helga. If you say so. And nothing's happening. She gives you a cheeky smile. Is that her secret? She's always angry. That's 'cause I'm just messing around, young man. I hardly get really angry these days. Now, when I do, mind you, you wouldn't want to be around. But most of the time, I'm just playing, tasting the taste without the poison, so to speak. You looked towards the mountains when you mentioned the lady. Oh yes, that's where she sulks when she's not sucking people's souls. It's an ancient place, the mountains. I know, I've been there already, actually. There might be something you could help me with. Can you read it? I went to the mountains and I found a gate. There are these statues and there are symbols on them. Now, that's something I might know a thing or two about. What did those symbols of yours look like? Well, they both start with a dot, or a circle, I suppose, and a sort of like a squiggly line. Helga waves you off impatiently. Can't you maybe think of a better way to relay that to me, young man? I suppose? Then try that, because you're terrible at describing. I've got pointy stick! If you want Helga to translate the symbols for you, you will have to show her what they look like more directly. Hold on, I got a pointy stick. Sandy patch of ground. Using the stick, you draw the symbols from the statues in the sand. I didn't even need to take a picture of them. I had a pointy stick. Can you make any sense of it? Easy. The one on the left, you know, with the two semicircles, it says... A king's blessing, I believe. Okay, so I'll need something from the pig king. A king's blessing to put in the left mouth. Yep, and the other one's also about blessing. Queens? Mothers. A king's blessing and a mother's blessing then. Okay. And what is that supposed to mean? It means only something from the pig king, something from Masha. I wager it means what it says. That gate you found, if you want to go through it, you must acquire a blessing from a king and another from a mother. And how do I go about that? Leave it to me. I reckon finding a king and a mother would be a decent start. You don't say. Now, a king we happen to have here in Fungham only appeared recently. He's a pig. He oinks a lot and doesn't wear pants, but he is a king. You're talking about the giant pig everybody's been mentioning. Yup, that's the one, King Pig. And a mother. Masha. Sadly, I can't be of service there. Never been blessed myself, you know. So unless something changes in that department, you'll have to figure it out yourself. A king's blessing and a mother's blessing. King on the left, mom on the right. King left, mom right. You have no idea how you'll acquire either, but at least you have a mission now. Thank you, Helga. For nothing. Wish you all the luck, young man. Both of you stay still for a moment, as if expecting the other one to say more. Don't worry, I'm not going to mention the hemorrhoids again. Oh, thank God. Bye, Helga. All right. So I get to keep my stick. There's her tent. Okay, she has a tent. You and Helga aren't that close. You're pretty sure an invitation to her has not been extended at this point of your relationship. Okay. I see nothing special about it. Well, you never know. Okay, so let's go. Went up this way. That was good. Let's keep going down, because that will clearly lead us back that way. Okay. I can go that way or I can go further down. Let's go further down. Another boat and a fishing rod. Fishing rod. You wonder who left it here. You'll probably never know. It's mine now. You pick up the rod and find a shoe on its other end. Give me the shoe. Why not? You take both the rod and the shoe. I got two things, a rod and a shoe. Yes, I got a boat. Back when Fungham was a living town, this was probably a popular fishing spot. Boat. You have no desire to sail out there. With giant pigs and demonic witches on land, who knows what lurks in the water. But I have got a shoe, stick, fishing rod. Oh. The meadow is filled with useless junk. Strings, nails, cups, pens, small change. You feel like a child in a candy shop. You don't know what to pick up first. This place could fill several inventories. But what's even more striking are the little creatures who seem to be running this place. The meadow is flooded with their chatter. They argue, haggle, laugh, and bicker. They seem to be doing some kind of business. Until you enter, that is. At your arrival, the commotion stops and the creatures turn toward you, eyeing you with both curiosity and suspicion. What brings you here, lad? Are you a broker? An investor? A sponsor? None of the above? I was just, exploring the area. Adventure. Very unprofitable exploring. Time wasting. Time is profit. Speaking of which, you're wasting ours, lad. Come back when you know what you want. You take your leave. Make note to come back when you know what you need from the gnomes. Okay. So the gnomes are in this way by the mountain. So we're here by the side. Anything along here that I can do? No. I have a fishing rod. I need to go back to the village and go to the well. Remember? There is a well. Use the rod on the well. Use the rod. That won't do anything. Yes, it will. Right, there was water the other way. All the way down, there was water. Yeah, down here. And I couldn't get it, but now I have a fishing rod. Okay. What do you know? Another shoe. The fishing rod seems to only do one thing, but it does it extremely well. Okay. I got two shoes now. What am I supposed to do with these shoes? Okay, I need to fill out the request form. Maybe I can bring the form to somebody. Let's see how they're doing. Hi. You wonder if Masha would be willing to give you that mother's blessing the gate seems to require. You decide to give it a try. Hi, so she stares at you coldly. It makes you nervous. So I went to the ruins in the east and there's this gate, and on the statue there was... Well, long story short, could you give me your blessing? Masha doesn't move a muscle and takes a long time to respond. The silence is excruciating. My what now? Your blessing? To do what? I actually don't really know. Only open the gate, I suppose. Find your son, ultimately. I'm so sorry, sir, but I really don't understand what you're talking about. She gives you the warmest of fake smiles and proceeds to set as if you weren't there. If Masha didn't like you before, this certainly didn't help. If you want her blessing, you'll need to try something different. Yeah, I don't have anything she'd want right now. I have this formal request, but that's not going to do anything. I don't think I should give that away. Okay. This door leads to your son's room, yes? Yes. Would you mind if I took a look in there? Perhaps there could be some clues as to Tobin's disappearance. Let me in. I'm very terribly sorry, good sir, but I'm afraid that won't be possible. I need a key. Living under the veil that he's cursed has honed Masha's passive-aggressive tone to perfection. There isn't even a hint of hostility in her voice, yet the intent is clear. Look, Masha, I get that you don't believe I can find your boy. But what's the harm in trying? I don't see what else I can do. You misunderstand. As much as I would love to let you rummage through my late son's belongings, oh, she said late son, I'm afraid my dear husband has lost the key to his room. Tariq's face turns red and he scratches the back of his head nervously. It's good that the witch is only summoned by anger. If embarrassment was her calling, Tariq would be a dead man. It's those gnomes. They're really stretching the definition of lost. I'm not following. You know how people always tell children gnomes took their missing socks? Well, thanks to the lady's curse, we actually have those now. I gotta go to the gnomes. I know, I've already had the pleasure. Then you understand. You see, I locked Tobin's room to preserve it as it was when he left. And then I didn't even lose it. I just forgot where it was for a moment. Gnomes. Next thing I know, it's gone. Damn gnomes took it. The gnomes. Oh, he's upset. He's upset, he's upset. Careful, darling. You're starting to sound upset. Oh no, I'm just calmly stating that the gnomes have dutifully collected a key I lost. Which is entirely fair and natural, and I'm perfectly content with it. It's great the gnomes are doing their job, isn't it, honey? So hardworking. Gotta love the little fellas. Oh, I will never get used to this. Oh, but you will. Well, let me see if I can find that key. The gnomes, you say? Sounds like I should pay them a visit again. All right. I saw the key when I saw them, so I know it's down there. Give me that key. Once again, they quiet down and watch you as you approach. I'm looking for a key. A key? The one right behind you, in fact. Gimme. Has the key been lost? It has. Then it belongs to us. Yup, that's how it works. Tough luck. So what's the key worth to you? I have collected some very decent random junk on my travels, you know. I got 2 shoes. 2 whole shoes. Maybe there's a deal to be made. Maybe. Depends. Are you in the sock market? The what now? The sock market. Are you a sock broker, kid? We only invest in socks these days. Well, I do have a pair of those on my feet, if that's what you mean. He has socks. Precious socks. Socks! Do we have a deal then? Socks for key. That works for us, fella. You take off your socks and hand them to the gnome, but he waves your hand away. That's not how it works, my boy. So you gotta make a proper transfer. And how do I do that? You gotta lose them. Lose them? This is ridiculous, but you don't seem to have any other option. You drop your socks on the ground and look up. Now where did I put those socks? Gosh, am I scatterbrained? Where could they? You glance back to the ground, you're surprised the socks are gone. How'd they do that? You didn't see any of them move at all. Now the key. We thank you for your initial investment, lad. Initial investment? You think of the veiled lady and do your best to calm down. Well, that's right. You're on the way to the top, that's for sure. But as for the key, well, let's say we take your socks as a 50% deposit. Bring us another pair and you'll get your key. We have a deal, yes? You become painfully aware of the roughness and pungency of the inside of your boots. No! Give me back my socks! But you lost them, my boy. They aren't your socks now. They are our socks now. Such are the rules. You keep reminding yourself that you mustn't get angry. I'll be back. You leave the meadow feeling defeated. If you are to obtain Turk's key, you will need to find some more socks. Hey, I got shoes, but no socks. Does Helga want to give me socks? Can I have socks? Hey there, Miss Helga. Hey yourself, young man. How's your search proceeding? Well, you know, give me your socks. Trudging along, exploring, filling my pockets with random stuff. Aye, that's how these things go. You spend some time by the tent chatting with Helga. The old woman is pleasant company, but eventually you must be on your way. Bye, Miss Helga. We shall meet again, young man. Well, that was nice, but I need socks. Trick, this is your fault. Give me your socks. Any luck finding the key I lost? Working on it. Really? I can't just ask for his... All right, I gotta keep looking. I'm gonna explore for a bit. I have a theory, a couple actually, of things I can do. And I also am wondering, you notice how we didn't get to say our name when we talked to Helga? Do you think we're Tobin? Anyway, just because this is also silly. Requests for the Pig King. To the pig. Good idea. The pig could count as royal family's the Pig King, but you need something into which it could imprint its seal. The candle. But I need to light the candle. I did notice last time I was in the house talking to them that there was something on the mantle. Matchbox. A box of matches lies on the mantelpiece. Would anyone mind if you borrowed it? It's an adventure game. It's mine now, baby. Would you mind if I borrowed your matches? Well, we use them to light the fire when it's cold at night. So you would be angry if I took them? Angry? Oh, no. Why would we be angry? It's just matches and we have blankets. Right, honey? The woman shrugs her shoulders in defeat. With a tinge of guilt, you pocket the matches. We should feel guilty, playing upon their domestic issues. But let's go. Light it. You light the candle. The wax starts melting away rather quickly. Okay. Paper on the candle. Move over. You're in the way. You let some wax drip on the document. Now all you need is a royal family member to imprint their seal in it. And you run fast, because it's wax. Run like the wind? Okay. Ha ha ha. What could count as royal family to a pig king? Maybe this is worth a try. Thankfully, the pig is very docile, straight out friendly in fact, so you have no trouble imprinting one of its hooves into the wax. Yay. Pig King. Hey hen, I have permission. You show the chicken clerk the stamped document. You're not sure if it's trying to nod or if it's just banging its beak against the counter, but the gesture seems approving. Royal seal, very important, very appropriate, very official. Does this mean I can speak to the king now? One speaks to the king if one has a good reason, appropriate reason, please state reason. I've come to ask the king for his blessing. What? A royal blessing? Acceptable? Permission? Appropriate? The clerk bangs its beak against a concealed button under the counter. Yes. We official now. Pig king. That won't do anything. Well, I'm not trying to actually click anything. I'm trying to go. Let's go. Meet the king. Hello. They said the pig was big, but you were still overwhelmed by the sheer size, of the person, Majesty. The giant pig, on the other hand, is hardly impressed with you. He looks you up and down, then he yawns. Your Majesty, it is an honor. Remind us, who are we speaking to? Mostly nobody, Your Highness, but he does seem to have some royal connections. The king waves his hoof vaguely in your direction. You take it as permission to speak. I have come to seek Your Majesty's blessing. A child is in danger. It has been kidnapped by an evil force. If I don't intervene quickly, do you like apples? You're somewhat taken aback by the interruption. Do I like apples? The king says nothing more. Yes, I suppose I do like apples. Here, take an apple. You hesitantly pick up one apple. You're not sure where this is going. We remember we used to like apples. We loved them, in fact. When I am king, we told ourselves. Because even back then, when we were still we knew we would be king one day. Oink. When I am king, I'm going to have all the apples in the world. That's what we said. A child's life is in danger, Your Majesty? The king nods thoughtfully. Yes, a child's life. There's a long pause. Anyway, eventually we did have all the apples in the world. At least, in potentiality. All the apples we could eat in any case. And you know what? You really don't know what? We hate apples now. They're boring. We have them all and we hate them. He sighs deeply. The force of his breath ruffles your hair. Such are the perils of rulership. That's my alarm. He rolls his eyes impatiently because he heard my alarm. He's like, how dare you? Yes, a missing child. We must intervene. My blessing, yada yada. Isn't it annoying, Rocco? We're talking, telling it what to do, and it's not listening. Very annoying, Your Majesty. Bring us something good, something delicious. Something fit for a king. Something we will love like we used to love apples. Then you will have our blessing. I will do my best, It is still talking, Rocco. The king has spoken. You are dismissed. You leave the throne room, making sure the king doesn't see you shake your head in exasperation. Okay, king needs food. The only place that I saw any food was at Helga. Yo, can I have this? You aren't going to steal Helga's food or drink or whatever it is. It smells, no thank you. I have this apple. Well, maybe I can give it to the pig. It might appreciate it. It did get me in to see the king. Deserves an apple. Let me give it to the pig. Here you go. The pig gratefully devours the apple. Next thing you know, it jumps in your lap. Has it been trained to do this? The pig is vigorously pointing its snout to the east. Is it trying to lead you somewhere? I have a pig. Go east, young man. So I brought this pig absolutely everywhere. Click on everything. I spared you some of that. So now I'm gonna go through what I have. So you can right click on the items in your inventory. I'm an idiot. Examining the shoe more carefully, find a damp sock inside. That's one sock, and the other one. Another shoe, another sock. You now have a pair. The pig is extremely restless. You think it wants you to let it out. Well, it doesn't matter. I got socks now. He returns. Have you more socks? I got you another pair, yes. Here, I'm afraid they're a bit wet. Deal with it. I looked so hard for these socks. Good. You hand them your socks, making sure not to lose them this time around. The key now, please. But what are you saying, my boy? You haven't been following the market. What? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. There's a market crisis, man. Stocks are plummeting. At current rates for the keys we will need. He seems to be doing mental arithmetics for a minute. Yes, I believe. Is there 3,733 socks? What? Sorry, did I say socks? I meant pairs. You lose control. Give me the key now. Oh. The gnomes scatter away. You wish you could do the same. Okay, think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts. So happy. And just like that, she is gone. You're not really sure how you did it. You're quite positive that a moment ago you couldn't think of anything particularly happy. Maybe she appreciated the effort. Give me the key. Take it. You pocket the key and quickly leave the place. Get out these gnomes. These gnomes, man. I'm not anywhere near as mad as the gnomes as I am myself, not realizing that I could right-click the things up here. I can't believe I didn't look inside of the shoes. That's as bad as being in a locked room and not trying to open the door. You could unlock the door, but it would be impolite to just barge it into their lost son's room. You should give the key to Tarek. Okay. I think I found your key. You have? Here, look. Excellent. I can't remember the last time something that was lost here in Fungham was also found. I can look in your son's room then? Tarek glances at his wife, who is strained to maintain a cheerful tone and is more palpable than ever. What do you expect me to argue? Do what you will. Tarek unlocks the door for you. You are now free to examine Tobin's room. Okay, go, go, go. Ooh. Okay. Laundry and all that stuff. I'll examine it in a minute. I might be back in a different outfit because I gotta go pick up my kids. And it'll just be a quick cut for you and a whole afternoon for me. I was so close to being able to wear the exact same shirt for this. But yeah, then my daughter stuck paint on my chest. Anyway, we were in Tobin's room. There's a chest in here, there's herbs up here, there's laundry up here, sack over here. Let's start with the chest. The chest looks old and sturdy. You search through the chest but find only a mixture of toys, sticks, and pebbles. Tobin must have collected. Apparently Tobin had a tendency you are also familiar with, collecting random junk. You were starting to like this boy. Laundry. Tobin's laundry has long since dried. No need to take down Tobin's laundry. You say that now. Maybe the pig king can eat it. His parents will do it when they're ready. There's a pot over here. Oh, there's herbs? Your guess is these herbs are supposed to make the room smell nice. Can't say it's working. Tobin's parents might be upset if they find out you've taken something from Tobin's room, and upset is a death sentence around here. You decide to leave the herbs where they are. Pot. It's a small clay pot. It rattles when you shake it. Look in the pot. You open the pot to find a small collection of Tobin's baby teeth. As much as you would like to believe this constitutes a clue, it tells you nothing. Sack. It's a sack of Fungham's pride and main source of income, dried mushrooms. The sack looks too big and heavy even for your bottomless pockets. Curtain. Apart from being old and heavy, there's nothing special about the curtain. You pull the curtain. It's surprisingly effective at blocking out the sun. The room descends into darkness. You look around the dark room, waiting for your eyes to adjust. Then you see it. You see her. Oh God. It takes some time before you realize that what you're looking at is just a bag of dried mushrooms and some laundry. This almost gave me a heart attack. Are you okay, sir? You realize Tarek must have heard you screaming. No, I'm not okay. I'm discovering horrifying things. Yes, fine. I thought I saw something. Everything good then? Yes, all good. Well, that's a relief. For a moment, I thought the veiled lady must have come for you. That makes two of us. Your heart's still beating from the shock. You pull the curtain back again, letting reassuring sunshine into the room. The thing is, why I'm struggling so much with some of the words is that when it's blown up like this, it gets really pixelated for some of the font. Okay, so I've been in here. There's cloth. A forgotten piece of cloth is hanging from the shelf. Maybe somebody was cleaning and left it here. Can I take the cloth? It seems to be the parents' wish to preserve everything the way Tobin left it. You leave the cloth where it is. Does the pig want any mushrooms? That won't do anything. Okay, can't fault me for trying. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can do in here. So, anything? I'm not sure. Told you didn't need to bother. There was something, but I'm not sure what it means just yet. You're being awfully cryptic, sir, if you don't mind me saying so. I know, that's because I'm confused myself. Pig king, sock-stealing gnomes, and a veiled witch, one that looks awfully like... Yes? Never mind, let me ask you this, though. Was your son per any chance afraid of the dark? Trouble sleeping at night? For a moment, their masks drop, and the suppressed pain rushes to the surface. Masha's eyes tear up. Tarek puts his hand on her shoulder, clumsily trying to calm her down. I don't know what gave you this idea, sir, but I gotta say, you've struck a sensitive spot. Maybe it is better if we leave this. No, let me hear it. Are you sure? Masha ignores the question and turns towards you. Her eyes are still glassy, but her look is firm. Yes, he was afraid of the dark, and if perhaps I had been just a little more understanding of that, he might still be with us. It's the night he disappeared, see, Tobin had some trouble falling asleep. Each night he would have me leave the door to his room wide open, and I would sing him his favorite lullaby. But Masha disapproved. Tobin is almost 9 now, and she believed we were spoiling him, and so that night... Okay. Sleep, my baby, lullaby. There is the moon up in the sky, we singing. Hush, my baby, don't be blue. He's got warm light just for you. Sleep, my baby, around and tight. We will be here through the night. We will make you crown of flowers, so the moon knows you are ours. You will soon dance with the stars, who no spell against the dark. Tarek, how many times? I just thought... No, I'm not having this conversation again. Woof. He's almost 9, for God's sake. But Mom... Enough. Just be a big boy for once. But the witch... I was talking to your father. So we shut the door. And we had yet another big row about it. It's pathetic, sucking up to your own son. Right, that's what it is. You tell yourself that everyone's a suck-up. It's not that you're a cold Oh, come on. You just know that an 8-year-old is the only one around here you can still impress. Whew. Better make the best of it while it lasts, Tarek. It's not my fault her son likes me more than you. How dare you! And we left our son in the dark. I left him in the dark. That evening was the last time we saw our boy. He was gone in the morning. At first we thought he had just woken up early. He would do that sometimes, get up at sunrise and go feed the farm animals. Or play around the old well, the well. But he wasn't back by noon, and then he wasn't back by dusk. Then everything else happened. If we had just left that door open, we could have stopped. She trails off. When she speaks again, her voice is softer than before. For the first time since you met her, Masha seems genuinely calm. You know what's good about this? I was wrong. Terribly, utterly wrong. And that means I could be wrong now too. Maybe there is still a chance. If you really want to find our son, good sir, you have my full support. Just to be clear about this, you are giving me your blessing? Sure, if you want to call it that. You wonder if this counts as mother's blessing and how a statue can even tell. You'll have to try and see. Thank you, Masha. You feel like you should give Tarek and Masha some privacy now. You thank them for their honesty and leave the house. Okay, we're outside. Let's go see. With more than a little trepidation, you stick your hand in the statue's mouth. Your head starts spinning. The statue's stone eyes stare into yours with hypnotic intensity. Is it reading your mind? Suddenly, something inside the statue gives a reassuring click. Looks like it worked. Masha's blessing was enough to satisfy the statue. Awesome. You pat the head of the statue. Nothing happens. According to Helga, the statue on the left demands a king's blessing. The statue is asking for a mother's blessing. Masha has already given you her blessing, but you still need a king to bless your mission. So I'm going over here to try and deal with this piggy pig. The pig is sniffing vigorously and looking at you as if it's expecting something. You think it's trying to guide you somewhere. Okay. Let's go. Come on, pig. We want pig. The pig is extremely restless. You think it wants you to let it out. Well, you have not seen, but I've tried to put this pig everywhere. I've clicked on everything, so let's just hover the pig. Look at the pig's head. It's like a little... Suspicious pixel. As soon as you let go of the pig, it runs toward the spot under the tree and starts digging. I don't feel as bad about that taking me a long time. That was hard. Okay, go pig. A few moments later, it pushes a round, dark object out of a shallow hole in the dirt. What is it? It's a truffle! This rare delicacy is the main source of income for the people of Fungum, and now you know who they have to thank for that. Good boy. I need the truffle. That's a special treat. You pat the pig on the head and pick up the truffle. The pig looks satisfied with a good day's work. I guess we'll, leave you there, pig? The pig seems happy here. You think you'll let it have a well-deserved rest. That'll do, pig. That'll do. That was a hard one. For me, that was like the hardest thing we've done so far, because if you didn't hover exactly over it, you know? Okay, to the king. Give me the truffle. I've come bearing gifts to the king. You show the truffle to the clerk. It seems to approve. Give quality assessment. Check. Proceed. Once again, the clerk bangs its beak against the button. Okay, let's go. We're going in. Better love this truffle, pig king. You present the truffle to the king, my liege. He sniffs it, then he takes a small bite. He chews it slowly and deliberately, and he smacks his lips. What is this thing it brought us? Have you seen anything like it before, Rocco? They call it a truffle, your majesty. It is very rare, a delicacy. The soldier hesitates, realizing he's put himself on thin ice. Yeah, you're not cool enough. Unless your majesty doesn't like it, in which case it's trash. We do like it. Yes, we like it a lot, oink. We hereby declare we will have all the truffles in the world. See to it, Rocco. Dispatch units immediately, let the truffle hunt begin. The soldier salutes but stays put. Otherwise, he's probably used to exaggerated proclamations of this kind and knows the degree to which they are expected to be taken seriously. Now remind me, Rocco, what did it want from us, oink? It came to request your majesty's blessing, your majesty. Ah, yes, a quest to find a missing child, correct? Our rescue mission. Well, you satisfied us. We hereby bestow our blessing upon you. May you be successful in your mission, and may you find what you seek. Thank you, The king has spoken, dismissed. All right, we got another blessing. Let's go back to the mountain. We're blessed. Back to the mountain in the hall of the Mountain King. Do 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 do. Here we go. With more than a little trepidation, you stick your hand in the statue's mouth. Your head starts spinning, the statue's stone eyes stare into yours with hypnotic intensity. Is it reading your mind? Suddenly, something inside the statue gives a reassuring click. Looks like it worked. Apparently, a pig king is still a king, and his blessing counts here. You hear the workings of a hidden mechanism somewhere deep within the mountain, and the gate sets into motion. I mean, I don't wanna, but let's do it. Let's do it. Gotta be extra careful now with how tiny that one pixel was, you know? A giant statue looms atop the cliff. A door seems to be leading into the giant's head. And in front of the door, the veiled lady. You quickly hide under the cliff. Turkard's right. You have found the lady's lair. If Tobin is still alive, he must be somewhere behind that door. You can see your options. As long as the veiled lady is guarding the entrance, there is no way in. You will need a diversion, something to lure the lady away and give you a chance of finding Tobin. Something or somebody. But who would be brave enough to willingly call the lady? Maybe you should ponder that somewhere safer until you have a plan. There's not much for you to do here. Okay. Helga. I'm gonna try Helga. She said that she could do the, you know, the taste, but not the poison, as she put it. Would she be brave enough, or is it Masha, like, to atone, you know, for... Let's try her first, and then we'll, hey. Helga, ah, yes. Helga, big news. Where did the mist go? No time for that. I found the witch's lair. Oh, the whispering. Not a witch, but you got my attention, young man. Go on. I think I found where the lady is hiding. Maybe even where she keeps Tobin. We can't lose hope, right? Helga seems distracted. She looks around, pats her pockets, then for whatever reason she kneels down and picks up several twigs from the ground. The only problem is it's guarded. The lady, I saw her by the entrance, and she doesn't look like the type who sleeps a lot, you know? So I was thinking, what are you doing? This is important. Helga, who has been rummaging in her rucksack she had pulled out of the tent, lifts her eyes to look at you. She almost scares you. You haven't seen the old woman this serious before. Preparing is what I'm doing. These are protective charms, and these here twigs might work just fine for an extra talisman or two. Now for the pentagram. I'll need some snake blood, I reckon. You're still a little confused. What is she talking about? What I'm talking about, dummy, is confronting the lady. That's what you're about to ask for, are you not? You're going to tell me to distract her long enough for you to rescue the child. The answer is yes, an enthusiastic yes even. You are speechless. Now close your mouth, young man, and listen. This whistle, she hands you a small whistle made of hardened wood. If you blow it, I'll hear it, but that's only 'cause I'm the kind whose ears get better with age. It won't hear it. I'm pretty confident in that. So you get in position, and once you're ready, blow the whistle. I'll give you some time, but you still gotta hurry, understand? Thank you. Oh, no need. I'm enjoying this. Now go. You obey without thinking. You pocket the whistle, bid Helga a brief farewell, and hurry toward the mountains. Let's do it. The mountains away. Okay, here we are. Hide under here. All right, time to see if Helga will keep her promise. Helga's whistle. You blow the whistle. It is as Helga said, it seems to be making no sound. Nothing is happening. Did she hear you? Is the whistle even working? You're tempted to blow again when suddenly a familiar voice echoes through the mountains. Ah, so many things piss me off these days. Effing whiners won't stop yapping about their brat. That has farted his way to Kingwood. Little skeevers took my socks, and on top of it all sits that fracking veiled bitch. Oh no, she did. It worked, but you still don't have much time. Thank you, Helga. Okay, go, 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 go. You descend a long, steep staircase. What is this place? There's a statue here. Whoever this statue represents, he looks at peace. And are those mushrooms growing out of his head? The statue's mouth is closed, as well as the other orifices. Nowhere to stick your hands then. Okay, I don't have a lot of time, but I do want to see if there's anything, you know? Go, 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 go. Engravings. These murals, what are they trying to show? 3 people, and above their heads, ideas, feelings, dreams. And those dreams, they become bigger, real. It's a stretch, but it would certainly fit with everything else. You're not an archaeologist. Okay. Let's go. There he is. You enter a large cavern. Most of the space seems to be occupied by what looks like an ancient machine. Look, it's under... Is it? And atop the machine, Tobin. Tobin, wake up! Your parents have been looking for you. You have no idea how worried everyone's been, little man. The boy is breathing, but he doesn't move. You try shaking him. Hell, you even slap him a little. The situation is dire. Wake up, Tobin. But nothing. The boy seems to be in a deep coma. You look around. So this is the mystery of the ruins. You feel like you understand more or less everything now, and if you're right, then the hole in the ceiling of the cavern, you better check. Hello? Anybody there? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Yes? Who's there? Oh, thank God, Tarek, it's me. What are you doing down the old well, my man? The old well, huh? It all fits now. All of it. Tarek, listen, your son is here.
Tobin? You found Tobin?
You bet I did. You said he would sometimes wake up early and play with the farm animals or by the well. Well, that's exactly what he did that morning, except this time he must have slipped or something and he fell down.
But that's terrible.
Don't worry, he's alive.
So the lady, she had nothing to do with it.
You wonder how you're going to explain this, let alone shouting out from a well to a distressed father. This is where it becomes a bit complicated, Tarek. The ancient ruins, well, did you know there were mind-reading statues there?
I've heard tales.
Oh, good. And that's not the end of it, not by far. The ruins, they run under your town. I'm standing in them right now.
So there are ancient ruins in our well?
Sounds a bit absurd when you put it like that, but yes. And so when Tobin fell, he must have activated a spell, an artifact, a machine. God knows what this thing is, but it's becoming pretty clear what it does.
You are confusing me, sir.
It manifests people's dreams, Tarek. They're fantasies. Your son liked playing with farm animals, right? And so the pig, the miraculous truffle-seeking pig, your whole town depends upon, of course he's gonna be a king. The gnomes are obvious. I believed in those too when I was little.
And the veiled lady?
It's what he saw when he was lying in bed alone in the dark. Just a bag and some rugs, really, but try explaining that to a kid. The lady comes when people are angry, when they argue. Do you get it? Tobin made her, but the two of you certainly helped.
I'm still confused, sir.
Bad parenting. I don't blame you. Look, the gist of it is your son is here, but we need to wake him up.
Right, wait there, I'll call... Uh-oh.
Oh no. Tarek, she's here. Do something. Tobin, Masha, Tobin.
He says Tobin's in a coma, Masha, he won't hear you.
Well, what else am I supposed to do? Do you have any ideas?
Thought
so.
So this is my fault now.
Stop it.
I wasn't the one who...
Don't even think of bringing that up now. Oh wow, you guys are making it worse. You are not helping.
Sorry, I don't know what to...
Tarek, wait. Sleep, my baby, la la lie. There is moon up in the sky. Hush, my baby, don't be blue. He's got warm light.
Just for you. Sleep, my baby, sound and tight.
We will be here through the night. We will make your crown of flowers, so the moon knows you are ours.
You will soon dance with the stars.
Who knows spells against the dark?
Hush, my baby, have no fear.
Hear them whisper in your ear. Is she gone? You stand up. Mom?
Tobin, son.
I think I fell in the well. Am I in trouble? And just like that, it's all over. I'm a hero. Tarek, Masha, and Tobin reunite. They rebuild the town, their family. They make sure to cover the old well. Helga survived her encounter with the lady. Something about crones having 9 lives, apparently. She is still barely angry, but when she does get mad, the mountains tremble. The pig lives a long, productive life as the pillar of Fungum community. It never stops loving apples. And you? You buy new socks, say farewell to everybody, and move town. All in all, you think you will have fond memories of your stay in Fungum, but the world is full of places to point and places to click and places to examine. The end. Written, drawn, coded by, I can't read that because of Jan Varvo. I'll put the name up on the thing. Yay. Aww. Made in 2 weeks for AdJam 2022. You know what? That was really good for being made in 2 weeks. Also, it's hand painted too. So that was a lot of fun. I think it had a very nice kind of vibe, the kind of dark, whimsical fairy tale, but not so dark that it's impenetrable or anything like that. The only thing I would say is that it does get really pixelated when you blow it up on a big screen, which can make it a bit difficult to read. But other than that, it was a lot of fun. That and the pig. But that might have just been me. It took me a while to figure out like how to orient the pig, but that might have totally been a me thing. I'm gonna leave the link down below. This dev has made more games. This was a lot of fun. I too have more things to point and click. Thanks so much for hanging out with me here on Enjoying Pixels, and we'll game again soon. Bye.